are thousands, perhaps even millions, of different species of living creatures on Earth. Each of these creatures possesses its own unique characteristics and beauty. Since the very beginning of human existence, humankind has observed the behaviors of living beings in nature and used them as inspiration to make life easier. As technology advanced, this inspiration went beyond behavior alone. Humans also began to imitate physical characteristics, leading to the creation of highly functional structures. One of the best examples of this is airplanes. By studying the incredible physical features of birds, humans developed aircraft, and these machines have continued to improve with each passing day. But which other creature's physical trait or something it produces could be incredibly useful to us? I'll tell you, spider silk. In today's video, we will explore the incredible structure of spiders, the extraordinary strength of spider silk, and the fields in which it could be used. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video to support more content like this, and share your ideas for future videos in the comments. If you're ready, let's dive into the incredible world of spiders. Spiders have existed on our planet for approximately 380 million years. That means spiders were already roaming the Earth long before the gigantic dinosaurs ever appeared. Fossil records also show that spiders have been using their silk-producing ability for around 300 million years. In other words, spider silk is a technology that is thousands of times older than human history itself. Currently, there are more than 45,000 officially identified spider species worldwide. However, many scientists believe this number is far too low, and that the real number may be between 80,000 and 100,000 species, since there are still many undiscovered species, especially in tropical regions. Additionally, spiders live on every continent except Antarctica. Many people are also mistaken about what kind of creatures spiders are. A large number of people think spiders are insects, but they are not. Spiders belong to the arthropod group. One of the most important differences between spiders and insects lies in their physical structure. For example, insects have three body segments: head, thorax, and abdomen. Spiders, on the other hand, have two main body parts: the cephalothorax, which is the fused head and thorax, and the abdomen. In addition, insects have 6 legs, whereas spiders have 8 legs. Unlike ants or other insects, spiders do not have antennae. They have fangs called chelicerae in their mouths, which are used to inject venom. We will discuss their venom in more detail later, so I won't go into depth right now. Lastly, many spider species have 8 eyes, but most of them do not have very good vision. Spiders are generally solitary creatures. When they come together, they become highly aggressive and may start eating each other. For this reason, establishing a spider farm is nearly impossible. In addition, many spider species, almost all of them, are carnivorous. Their prey usually includes flies, mosquitoes, ants, small insects, and other spider species. Some larger spiders can even hunt mice, birds, and sometimes lizards. They truly have a surprising and fascinating lifestyle. To kill their prey, spiders usually use venom. And here's a fact that might scare you. About 99% of spider species on Earth are venomous. However, there is no need to panic because the venom of most of these species is not strong enough to harm humans. Their venom is mainly effective on small prey. The venom typically paralyzes the prey, then begins the digestion process and allows the spider to feed using external digestion. In other words, spiders liquefy the internal organs of their prey outside the body and then suck them in. Another fascinating aspect of spiders is their reproductive system. Female spiders are usually much larger than males. The most interesting part is that male spiders face a serious risk of death during mating. In many species, female spiders begin eating the male after mating, or incredibly, even during the mating process itself. After mating, female spiders lay their eggs in silk-made cocoons. These cocoons provide an incredible level of protection. Although it varies by species, a single female can produce between 50 and 500 eggs at one time. Contrary to popular belief, not every spider has the ability to build webs. However, those that do possess extraordinary engineering skills. The web building process consists of several stages. First, the spider releases a strand of silk into the air. The wind then carries this strand until it sticks to a surface, forming the first bridge line. The spider strengthens this line, adds central support points, and weaves the circular and spiral sections. Finally, the sticky prey-catching layer is added. This web-building process is so magnificent that it is almost impossible not to be mesmerized while watching it. For me, this is actually one of the most important points, because as humanity, we have become so disconnected that we miss these incredible natural phenomena every day. We are truly a species that should live more closely connected to nature. Anyway, some spider species have unique and fascinating abilities. For example, some species can jump up to 30 times their own body length. Another species, the wolf spider, does not build webs. It hunts by running down its prey and, true to its name, hunts much like a wolf. Although they do not exist today, there were once tailed spiders in the ancient world. Fossils have been found, but unfortunately, there are no living species today. Now let's come to the beauty of one of the most incredible structures created by spiders, the spider web. Thanks to the silk glands located in their abdomen, spiders can transform a liquid that looks like water from the outside, but contains extremely complex proteins, into a strong fiber within seconds. This fiber, known as spider silk, is stronger than many of the most advanced synthetic fibers we can produce today. Moreover, each spider species produces different types of silk for different purposes. Let me explain them briefly. Sticky silk used for catching prey, dragline silk used for safety and support, cocoon silk that protects egg sacs, ballooning silk used to travel with the wind. Each of these silk types serves a unique function. So why is spider silk so strong? The strength of spider silk comes from its perfection at the atomic level. Its internal structure contains beta sheet crystals, amorphous protein regions, and nanoscale fiber networks arranged in an extraordinarily organized way. These perfect structures and combinations create something almost miraculous. Spider silk is 5 times stronger than steel of the same thickness, more flexible than Kevlar, able to stretch before breaking, absorb energy, and resist shock impacts. Compared to other materials, it is also extremely lightweight. In fact, with just 1 kilogram of spider silk, it would theoretically be possible to create a fiber long enough to wrap around the Earth. Another feature that still amazes scientists is spider silk's ability to adapt to temperature, humidity, and pressure. It stretches, bends, and tightens, yet rarely breaks. Additionally, some spider silks can partially repair microcracks by rearranging their molecular structure when exposed to moisture. Truly, it is an extraordinary material opportunity for humanity. The reason we cannot produce an exact artificial replica of spider silk in factories is that spiders create silk in liquid form and then pass it through specialized channels where they change the pH, apply pressure, and align molecules precisely. Unfortunately, this process cannot yet be fully replicated on an industrial scale. Moreover, as mentioned earlier, creating spider farms is extremely difficult because spiders tend to eat each other. That's why scientists are attempting to produce spider silk proteins using genetically modified bacteria, yeast cells, silkworms, and even goat milk. In the future, spider silk could be used across many industries. Medicine and biotechnology are prime examples. Artificial tendons could be made, surgical sutures that the body adapts to more easily could be developed, artificial connective tissues could be created, and perhaps most importantly, scaffolds for nerve regeneration could be produced. Studies have shown that the human body does not reject spider silk. On the contrary, it adapts to it without causing inflammation. Spider silk could also be highly valuable in the military sector. Bulletproof and ultra-durable armor, lightweight yet flexible armor systems, and shock-absorbing military clothing are just a few examples. Spider silk has the potential to provide immense benefits across many fields. However, due to production difficulties, high costs, and the lack of a fully optimized and adaptable spider silk material, it is currently not preferred in any industry. Instead, engineers, scientists, and researchers choose materials that are easier and cheaper to produce. If one day these challenges are overcome and spider silk can be produced and used easily, it may become one of the most useful materials nature has ever offered us. For now, however, we must make do with what we have. Yes, friends, as you can see, nature truly holds extraordinary and awe-inspiring qualities, but we often ignore them. If humanity had developed systems entirely based on nature, instead of focusing on other things, we would likely possess far more advanced technology and knowledge than we do today. Fortunately, in recent years, scientists and researchers have begun to turn their attention back toward nature. Hopefully, we will be a generation that gets to witness these future technologies. That's all from me for today. I haven't been very active on the channel for a long time, but now we're back at full speed. Don't forget to watch the other videos on the channel, subscribe, and like our videos. See you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye.